If you drive around town, Santa Maria, and look for nice buildings, Dan probably built it or designed it. He did a fabulous job for the city. Ever since I met Dan many years ago, he's been involved in our community and made many positive contributions, countless positive contributions.
Dan was a developer, and he had great experiences in Santa Barbara County, San Luis Obispo County, and he saw that the county of Santa Barbara had a challenging process, and he thought he could add something to the dialogue that was going on at the county, and the best place for him was the Planning Commission.
What I appreciate about Dan, you knew what to expect. You knew what to expect, and you knew exactly what he was looking for. There was something that I really appreciate about his bluntness, his directness.
If it was a bad project, he'd tell you it's a bad project. He's not going to vote for every project. But if it's a good project, he's trying to actually help the applicant understand how to get through the process. And he's helping staff understand why some of what they think is needed isn't really needed.
He was able to make people think in a different way about planning and how much the process costs. He kept asking questions that made people think outside the box. And it was for the betterment of the whole process that Dan was one of our planning commissioners.
You know, I've been here 5.5 years, and so, you know, I only have just a small window of Dan's accomplishments. But even in the short time that I've been here with Santa Maria, he's worked on some projects that will have lasting impact. But again, there's absolutely a legacy that he's leaving behind.
Dan was constantly trying to improve the Santa Maria Valley by his involvement in many committees, organizations, nonprofits. He was always involved and always supportive of worthy causes.
I do want to say that I considered him a friend and a mentor, and I really enjoyed working with him over the years, and he'll be sorely missed.
Despite being a developer, I know there was a very human part of Dan. One day he came up here and he was showing off the pens that he made. He makes pens, and I have one. You know, this pen, it's not any pen, but it will always remind me of Dan, and I will remember him fondly.
He has helped make our community a better place. Whatever it was, whatever he touched, he helped. And I think that's why he deserves this award.
For his lifetime commitment of service to the Santa Maria community, the Santa Maria Valley Chamber is honored to recognize Dan Blough as the 2022 Robert F. Grogan Public Service Award recipient.
Okay. Good evening, my friends, family, and community-minded Santa Marians. My name is Peggy Blough, and I'm here to accept the Robert Grogan Award on behalf of my husband of 48 years, Daniel, who passed away this February. Dan was an entrepreneur, a real estate broker, developer, general contractor, consultant, CCIM, a great negotiator and partner, a planning commissioner for the County of Santa Barbara, a woodworker, a Rotarian and philanthropist, mentor, pilot, sous vide cook, poker player, and avid fisherman. It gives me great pleasure to accept this award on behalf of Dan, and I am grateful and honored that he's being recognized for his contribution. I know how much he loved the city of Santa Maria and would talk constantly about how to make it better, not only for the customers and contractors, but for the city as well, to make sure he created a win-win outcome for everyone. Thank you very much.